The beaches along this coast are the lifeblood of our community. And seeing the beaches no longer here is a significant emotional issue. My family has been here since 1962, and the beach is part of our soul. I spent 30 years in the Navy, and coming back after being gone, found the beaches of my childhood memories no longer here. We need to do something to restore that. How's the measurement going today? So I joined Save Oceanside Sand. Save Oceanside Sand started out as a very small group of locals concerned about the loss of our beaches and want to do something to restore it. In our research and talking to other local experts and coastal scientists, we lose sand faster than it's replenished. Sand comes and goes in cycles. Our beach sand would normally get replenished from our rivers, which are dammed, which is disrupted by the harbor complex, and then by decomposition of the shores. But those sources don't really exist anymore. So yeah, Oceanside have to do something to offset that loss of sand. And the city got an initial solution. Well, we'll catch up with you guys later then.
The beaches are kind of like my wilderness. Like, it's where I like to go and just regroup, and I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Oceanside's beaches, they mean a lot to me. As the coastal zone administrator for the city of Oceanside, I want to help restore Oceanside's beaches. Bob is a very dedicated human being. He was very passionate. There was a draft proposal to do 4 pilot groins as a pilot project that would be placed south of the pier.
That retention solution can work.
They're kind of a traditional mechanism of retaining sand worldwide. The project team felt like that would work.
And the surf is always good there. Man-made retention systems such as groins have been effectively used up and down the California coast, and they can be cost-effective.
I work for Surfrider Foundation as our San Diego County Policy Manager. Surfrider's job is to stick up for all of our beaches, countywide. So very personal to me because I love the beach and I want to protect the thing that I love and that so many people love. When I heard about groins as a solution, I was definitely shocked. In my opinion, groins would be the worst thing for saving our beaches. It's going to trap sand in one place, so it helps this beach, but it can totally starve the beach on the other side. It basically helps one place, but sucks for everyone else. If more groins were built in Oceanside, people in South Oceanside and further south might lose their beaches. A lot of people were mad about that. Surfrider opposed it, and also the community opposed it.
It was extremely frustrating when our community opposed the initial proposed solution. Groins are one solution. They can be designed to work, but that's not what this community want. But it caused us to double down, and we said, okay, well, what else can we do?
We had to come up with a new solution. I and the project team started thinking about how could we get more innovative. I knew that there were a myriad of options that we could try out, but none of us really had exactly what we could do in mind. I want to bring forward a new solution.
Kind of in a place and you're grappling with a problem, sometimes you can get really stuck.
And then, we worked with RCC, Resilient Cities Catalyst from New York. They had been parts of design competitions in the past.
Design competitions create this kind of space for a different conversation that's been able to be possible.
So the idea of a design competition became something that we started thinking about, but we had no idea what was going to come out of it.
So I got a call from Jamie that basically the city wanted to launch into this big international design competition for a sand replenishment and retention project. 3 big design firms trying to find a solution. Jamie asked me to be a judge in the competition. I didn't want to do it. I was very skeptical.
We invited everyone in who was against the project. We wanted to let them know that we heard them. We wanted to come to a solution that works for everyone.
Although it made me uncomfortable, I knew I needed to be in the room and that I could be more impactful by being part of the process and not just sitting on the sidelines.
Competition started, and we brought the community in, and everybody's voice was heard about what their concerns were.
It's crazy the opposition to the dam.
So through the competition, which lasted a year and consisted of several special events where the public could provide feedback, 3 unique proposals emerged. There was lots of discussion. The residents' input changed the design directly, and that the community came with us along the whole way. So I think they felt vested in the outcome.
One of the design really addressed what the community was looking for.
This design just really spoke, I think, the language of Oceanside of just, hey, let's just keep it a natural beach, as natural as possible with using these structures.
This design concept that comprised of 3 different structures, 2 structures on the back beach called artificial headlands, and then offshore between the 2 headlands will be a large artificial reef submerged. What we hope that does is it stops those large waves from coming directly hitting our shoreline and taking all the sand. It could provide the city and the region with a new coastal management tool that'll allow us to retain some sand on our beaches.
We thought it was a fantastic solution for Oceanside. We were all sitting there in the council chambers, and then it went to the vote.
Motion approved, 5-0.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were pretty excited. I mean, it was a standing ovation at the City Hall, which I've never seen before. It was a significant milestone in this whole journey. It was one of the best nights we had up there, for sure.
I think I felt proud and relieved, like we had worked our tails off and we got it across the finish line. And then it was like, let's do this, keep going, go, go, go. We got a lot of work to do now.
My focus remains on ensuring the project relies on scientific evidence that it aligns with future-oriented coastal adaptation for sea level rise. I'm just glad that now we're all working together.
It goes to show what can be achieved by being inclusive, being transparent, and working together.